Welcome to my channel, Custom Scrapbook Design by Christy Stubbs. And I am just coming on this Monday because I am cleaning my desk off. I have had stuff piling up for the last few Saturdays, different collections and whatnot. And I am just kind of trying to clean it up, use up some of the stuff that's on there. So I kind of had a thought come to mind for what I had left of this flea market collection. And this is what I've got. I do have a couple tags, and then I have these stickers, and then I also have these stickers. Now I had already cut these apart, and I've got a little bin that sits on my desk with all these little word stickers, so I was going to kind of just separate those. But while cleaning, I thought, I have an idea for a layout. Let's challenge myself to use at least some of what I've got left and create a layout, because I do have one full sheet and it's the cut aparts on the one side, and then this pretty green. Now I could easily just put this away in my stash to use it later, but I really wanted to try and come up with a fun layout with what I've got left. And I happen to have this color sitting on my desk too, this solid cardstock. And rather than search for something else, I kind of thought maybe I would utilize this. And I think for this layout, I think we're going to do 4x4 photos on it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these mats at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And we're going to put 4 photos on this layout. So we'll do 4 mats at that 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 size. So we'll have those all done. And then this is the paper that I've got left. So I've got this pink, and then I do have the sailboats, but I don't think I want to use the sailboat side because it's green and obviously just kind of clashes with the paper I have left. I've got this small piece of this floral, and then this was the journaling bits, so we'll use this floral side. And then I had this plaid and then these plates. And because this piece is already white, I figured the yellow plaid would probably be the better choice there. And then I have lots of smaller pieces, and I'm not sure I'll necessarily be able to use those. So I'll set those to the side. We may end up pulling something in. So we can kind of lay those two pieces out like that, I think. And we could go this way with this one. But I think what I want to do, because I also want to challenge myself to use this scalloped sticker on the bottom of the sticker sheet. I tend not to use those very much, so I kind of want to use that, and I don't think I want it going this direction. Maybe I do, but I don't think I want to use this as a big full piece. I think I want to split this up, and we've got basically 5 inches. So I think we'll just go ahead and cut that in half and cut that at the 2.5 mark. And then that'll give us the 2 pieces to work with. So my thought was maybe, and I think actually, I should have done this before I cut them, because I do think I want them to be the same size, and I apparently didn't do a good job in cutting it in half. I'll show you, don't quite match. So it must have measured just slightly more, but that's okay. I think I don't quite want it to be the full 12 inches either. I want to see what this sticker measures, and it is 11 1/8. So I think we'll go ahead and trim one of these down to 11 1/8. So that means I need to trim 1 inch and 7. No, just 7/8 of an inch off. And then that should give us the correct length. And I can put it up against it and check it. All right, close enough. So we've got the 2, and I think that I'm just going to randomly cut the other one a little shorter. And actually, I think that'll work. All right, so I'm going to cut that border out so that I can see what I am doing with that just a little bit better. I have an idea what I want it to look like, but I'm not sure I'm going to accomplish that with what I am doing. So let's try and get a little bit better look at that. Okay, so I was thinking if we do a longer one and have that border and maybe have it just come over top. Have them offset a little bit, and then it would be this border that kind of separated the two. And then we could set this one on top, and then this one on top of that. And I think we'll pull all of this down further. Get a hold of that. I can't seem to keep any of it straight. Let's see. All right, something like that. Maybe go up with that one, down. And have the layout be something along that line. So I think that that's going to work. So I think we'll go ahead and ink everything, because if you have followed along with me at all, you know I love to do my inking. And my little trick is to use this mat from the dollar store to lay over your work surface to catch all of the little pieces of foam that fly off of your ink sponge, which mine's pretty hammered, but I'm going to go ahead and get at least this one more layout out of it before I switch to a new one. Again, I mentioned I'm just trying to clean up my work area. I have about 5 different collections out on my desk, and stuff is piled up, and it's getting hard to actually find space to work or find anything. So it is past time to do some cleaning. Do you guys do that? Pile up one project after another before you actually clean, or are you good about it and clean in between each project? I go back and forth. There's times that I clean in between each one. It just kind of depends what I'm doing. And my Scrappin' Saturday series, my goal has been to try and use up all of a collection, to show you guys how to use all of a collection and, you know, get the most layouts out of it that you can. And this flea market, I didn't do but maybe one one or two-page layouts with it. I can't even remember what I've done with it. But last night I actually did a little album as well, a little mini album, and I'll have a project share with a walkthrough of that if you're interested in looking, and that'll be up probably after this one. And after completing that, this is all the paper I had left of this collection. And I was gonna just file it away, and then I was like, nope, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can come up with a layout of some sort and use up more of the collection so that there's not so much left. All right, so we want to cut off that branding strip. And then we are going to layer these two pinks. We're going to layer them pretty close to the bottom because I want to keep this layout, the photos, kind of up in that upper part without covering all of the stickers. Let's get this one down. And I'm not going to give it a good press just yet. And this is why. Because I almost always end up pulling it up for one reason or another. And I wanted that tucked under, so. And I want it offset. I am offset, and that's what I want. Because I would like to put the scalloped border right along the bottom of this one. Okay, and then we're going to put our plaid one down. And I kind of want it offset. I'm not sure how much of that's going to show just because of where the photo mats. Oh, shoot. Again, that's not the first one I want down. I want the floral down because it's longer. So we're going to put the floral down here. And then we're going to put the plaid down. And I think we'll drop that down. Okay, so there's that. And I forgot to ink my photo mats, but let's just place those so we can see how they're going to lay out. And then we probably want to find either a sticker or let's see what I've got left with the tags. So I've got the You're My Fave, which blends with the plaid, or Blessed, which kind of stands out. We could even put the Blessed off to the side. So we've got those options. And then I do have a 3x4 cut apart. These are the good old days. Home, a camera, an old TV, and Moments in Time. And then this one's got some stickers, and then Old is the New. And then those are just some scrap pieces. So let's take a look and see if maybe we want to potentially use one of these on the layout and use up some more of this collection. I kind of like These Are the Good Old Days. And I wonder if we kind of spread out the photo mats and put that either in the center and pop it up so that you can still slide photos underneath those photo mats, or if we want to just offset these some more. One way or another, and place it somewhere else. I mean, it really could come down in the corner too. It does cover up my sticker, which is what I was trying not to do. But all right, I'm not loving any of these so far. And maybe we only want to do 3 photos. And then add that. Or maybe we want to change the sentiment altogether. And use one that goes this other direction. And then we could squeeze it in. I feel like this one blends with the background a little too much. But we could use this home and actually cut it down. I'm really stuck on wanting to use this one. I like the floral. It ties in with the floral here. I'm leaning towards maybe just doing 3 photo mats and then this, and then maybe we will mat that on top of here. I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. So I've got a little more inking to do. I'm going to ink these photo mats, and then I'm going to ink this cut apart. And then we'll ink that. And then we are almost done for a quick layout using the scraps and kind of trying to make yourself think outside the box just a little bit to try and use pieces that are already cut. It is a little more challenging to do that, but I think it's kind of fun. And I think we're going to go a little lower there, and we'll probably add some stickers because I want to use up a few more of these stickers as well. So we'll offset this and bring this one down. And we'll just bring that one just slightly down underneath that plaid, and then we're going to bring this other side up. And I think this one will bring over to the right just a little bit. And then this one I think will bring over to the left just slightly. Now it looks like I got one of them crooked. And then I think I'm happy with the placement of that. Okay, so we've got the basic layout down. Now I just need to add a few stickers. And I think, I'm not sure if I had ephemera pieces for this collection somewhere on my desk. They would be still. And I'm feeling like I did not. I think I just had the stickers. So we're just going to add some stickers to this. And this layout will be done. I think we'll add the fun suitcases up here. And we're going to add the word timeless. And then I love this globe. We're going to add this globe as well. And then we're also going to add this floral framed picture. I think that that's pretty cool. And the little clock. And I think that might be all that we utilize off the sticker sheet, except I do have all these words here. So you all know, if you've been following my Scrappin' Saturday, I really like these words. I like to use little clusters of them. So I like this little vintage soul here. And let's see, a lovely time, this yellow. Stick that right up here. Always making new happy memories. Oh, I love that. We're going to put that one right down here. And let's see, noteworthy. We're going to add right up here. I feel like this top mat is just a little crooked still. There, I think that's better. And let's see, do I need one more? Are we done? I think we'll add this all smiles right here. So that's it for a quick Monday night layout for you guys, just using up the last little bits of this collection. Now I do just have a few cut aparts, a couple tags, and a few stickers. And that is it. Be sure to stay tuned and check out the walkthrough of the little 4x4 album that I made as well. Thanks for sticking with me for another quick and easy 12x12 layout. Okay, I'm coming back. I thought I was done, but I decided that this layout needed just a little bit more. So I thought I would grab some of my sequin mixes and see if maybe some of those would look good on there. And I kind of like these gold ones here. I think that those will give a nice little sparkle and just add a little more to the layout. So to put these on, I actually got this little tool, and it's meant for another craft, but it works pretty darn good for picking up sequins. And that one's kind of thick. I feel like there's two. Yep. Picks them up nicely, and then you can place them exactly where you want them. So we're going to place a few of these on this layout just to jazz it up just a little bit more. And I'm just going to randomly place them throughout. And I just use a little dab of glue to help hold those in place. But I felt like this layout just needed just another touch of something. And these, whenever you're in doubt, will do the trick. Now, I also tend to add squiggle lines to a lot of stuff. I'll have to do that in one of my tutorials here, or layouts to show you. I've got a bunch of scrapbooking friends that call me the queen of the squiggle. I do tend to use it an awful lot in my layouts. I feel like it adds just a little, that last little bit of detail sometimes that you need. But I'm finding that these do the same thing in just a little bit of a different way. These add a little bit of sparkle to the layout, and I love my sparkles, so these work well for me. So I kind of like them just on the plaid paper there, and then I think I'm going to add just a few of them right kind of randomly up in this area. And I like the different sizes as well. I think that that also adds to the dimension and the texture of the overall layout. So we'll just add a couple more, and then I think I will be done with this layout. I just had time to kind of sit back and look at it, and sometimes you need to have that, and then it comes to you that you could add another element to add that little bit of detail that you feel it might be missing. And I think in my case, this was that detail. So we've kind of got it heavy over here. So I feel like maybe we will add just a couple of them kind of randomly on this side as well, just to balance it out a little bit. And then we'll stop and take a look at this, see what we think. I think we might need one more somewhere up here. All right, now let's take a look. Of course, once I get started, I maybe tend to go a little overboard. But I think that that just gave it the finishing touch that it really needed. Yep, I like it. So again, thank you for sticking with me. And all of the products used will be linked below on my website. I appreciate you watching. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would do so, and be sure to hit that bell so that you're notified when I do upload new content to my channel. And generally it's going to be a 12 by 12 layout of some sort. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.